Hello guys, myself Manasa. I am currently pursuing MSc Microbiology at Central University of Tamil Nadu. As a part of seminar series, today I am going to present you about mangroves and estuarine microbiome. So what is mangroves? Mangroves are the salt tolerant trees and shrubs found in tropical and subtropical coastal areas. They grow in intertidal zones. It means the water where touches the land is called intertidal zones. The mangroves mainly grows in the saltwater areas. So for the survival of the mangrove plants, they have to adapt to some special features that are pneumatophores. Means it adapts the aerial root system, which pneumatophores is used for the respiration processes, etc. For exchange of gases like viviparous every plant have the feature that to produce the seeds, but these mangroves have to produce the viviparous seeds that will attaches to the parent roots. At favorable conditions it will be germinate into new baby plants, and these roots have the special adaptation is that salt filtering ability, which filters the salt and the fresh water will goes into the plant. And for examples of the mangroves are Rhizophora, Avinesia, Bruguiera, Sanitoria, etc. So coming to the mangroves microbiome, as we know that microbiome means the group of different kinds of organisms present in area. The microbiome which is relates to the mangroves is called mangroves microbiome. Mainly the microbes are present in the rhizosphere areas, means root zone, and rhizosphere this area acts as the harbor for the microbial communities like many bacteria, archaeas, fungi are present. Bacteria like proteobacteria, actinobacteria, and firmicutes. Archaeas like methanogens and halophiles. Fungi are aspergillus, penicillium, and trichoderma. As you know that the bacteria plays a many roles like decomposes leaf litter and detritus, fix nitrogen and recycle sulfur and carbon, supports plants growth and salt tolerance, degrade pollutants and detoxify sediments. And the advantages of the mangroves microbiome are it's a generation of income for the coastal communities, and it is a source of timber for the buildings and other uses. And this microbiome of the mangroves will acts as the fodder for the many animals, and presence of this microbiome of mangroves, it will purifies the water from the pollution, detoxify the pollutants like hard organic metals, etc. And it also storages the blue carbon, and it is the fond of many sea gases, etc., corals, etc. And it is a buffer against coastal erosion and protects from storms. So coming to estuarine microbiome. So what is estuarine? Estuarine is the coastal area where fresh water from rivers mixes with the salt water from the sea, creating a blackish water. So this estuarine microbiome plays a very crucial role, which have the microbes in that area have the very special adaptabilities. So some of the estuarines are Sundarban estuary, Amazon estuary, Godavari estuary, etc. Estuarine microbiome. As we know that the community of microorganisms which lives in the places of estuarine, they call as estuarine microbiome. They usually live like bacteria, archaea, fungi, algae, and viruses, etc. lives in the estuaries. And so these environments are dynamic, nutrient rich, and highly variable uh, adaptabilities, and also many other factors are also present. So these kind of features will make this microbiome has a unique. So adaptations of estuarine microbiome, they have the adaptability to adjust the salt levels, and these microorganisms have the high biofilm formation to fight against the chemical or salt stresses, etc. Anaerobic metabolism, many are in estuarine estuarine, there is a combination of salt water and fresh water, so there is like creation of many problems will occur. So they adapt many adaptations to tolerate all the situations. uh, they adapts the anaerobic metabolisms, etc. And they have the ability to produce the salt tolerant enzymes called as halophilic enzymes to break down the nutrition, etc. And they are involved in the carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, sulfur cycle, and also detoxification, symbiosis, and primary production. Productivity, algae and cyanobacteria contribute organic matter for the food web. They are the primary foods for the animals, etc. And symbiosis, microbes in the sediments which supports the root systems of the plants, Estuarine plants and mangroves, etc. Detoxification, microbes will degrade the pollutants, hydrocarbons, and heavy metals, which can detoxify these pollutants, etc. And they involved in the carbon and nitrogen cycle, etc. So conclusion of this whole uh, session is, uh, as we know that there are diverse microbial communities that supports ecosystem functions, plays a crucial role in nutrient cycle, and helps in decomposition of organic matter and enriching sediments, supports plants and animal growth in mangroves and estuarine areas, and also they maintains the ecological balance and coastal biodiversity. And some facts about the estuarine and mangroves microbiomes are: in every drop milliliter of the water contains the millions of viruses which can infect the bacteria, and which is used for the control of the microbial populations. And as we know that estuarine sediments have the recent studies are going on the estuarine sediments, that when the bacteria will dead, or some decaying matter will be decomposes on the estuarine sediments. So it have the lot of potential for the anti shows the drug resistance against pathogens. And also when the heavy tide will comes, so the uh, microbiota will present in anaerobic conditions will goes to aerobic, and aerobic conditions bacteria or microorganisms will comes to these they intermixes both the aerobic and anaerobic conditions. So the transformation and all the things will happen. And they have the unique features bacteria comparing to others. And in these areas we will see the unique salt tolerant microbes. And these are the references. And thank you.